For Louisiana versus all y'all, Jarrett Roser here with junior quarterback Jackson Bradley of the Oak Grove Tigers, the reigning champions in their Division IV non-select bracket, and they're playing for another state championship this year. They've got a matchup Thursday with Haynesville, a team that they met in last year's semifinals. Jackson, you guys know what goes into all this. You made the trip last year. How does it feel to be back, and what's this week look like for the Tigers?
Oh, it's a special feeling always just to get back to the dome. Everybody's really excited, and it's kind of expected here in Oak Grove just to get there, and like I said, it's a really special feeling. And this week's a crazy week. We'll go to school 2 days a week, 2 days this week, leave out Wednesday, get to stay in a hotel. It's always fun. So really ready for this week.
What does that feel like? Does it almost feel like you guys are at the college level already, staying in a hotel the night before and going through kind of that game day process?
Yeah, so you can say that. Just trying to enjoy the trip is a big thing for us because not many people are blessed to be able to do it like we are, and you don't want to take it. You don't want to take that for granted. You want to realize how blessed you are. So yes, sir, it kind of feels like that.
How does this week work when you talk about enjoying the process and appreciating the situation that y'all are in? A state championship week has so much excitement and people talking from all different directions, probably some pep rallies and just different things going on around the school and around the community. How do you kind of find that balance of let's embrace this memory, realize it's a cool opportunity, but at the end of the day, we've got to go win a big football game on Thursday?
Yeah, so you got to keep the main thing the main thing. It's football, and so that's what you have to do. This week is a spectacular week, but like I said, you have to keep the main thing. The main thing is still just a football game that you have to go out and win.
How has this year's team or this year's journey thus far compared to last year? Maybe some similarities in what you see from the groups, as well as a biggest difference or biggest couple differences.
Uh, well, like we started off 1-2 this year. Started off 3-3 last year. Just having to fight through adversity, but press on. That's really our big motto: is press on through all adversity. We've got to fight through losses and rebound. Just hit when we hit our stride, we know we'll be there. And as long as we hit it before playoff time, we're always good. So.
Yeah, we had talked some. Prior to the video about some of that, just kind of shaking back from the early couple losses on the schedule. What are conversations like between y'all as players and from the coaches onto y'all at that point when you drop a couple of games of just how to handle that and make sure nobody's getting down? And I imagine y'all's experience last year what made it a lot easier to navigate the start to this year.
Yeah, so after last year losing to Haynesville in the regular season, we knew we were still a good team and could win the state championship. But this year, with all the preseason hype, beating Manny 41-7 in the Jamboree, and then beating Opelousas Catholic pretty good, and then losing to two very good football teams in OCS and Sterlington. We just had to just keep pressing on, like I said, through all the adversity. We knew they were really good football teams, and we knew we had some opportunities that we didn't capitalize on in both of those games. So we really knew that we could if we just pressed on, we could be a really good football team.
You mentioned just being where you need to be by playoff time and kind of hitting your stride by playoff time. How well do y'all feel like y'all are playing right now, and particularly this past week to go down to Kentwood, a place where so many people have had trouble through the years, and to take care of business the way y'all did?
Oh yeah, Kentwood's a very special place to play. I've been blessed to do it 2 years in a row now. But that's always Coach Gregory's motto to us. OCS can beat us, Sterlington can beat us, but our main goal is the state championship. And as long as we're wherever we're at need to be, where we are at, where we need to be, come this time, we'll always be fine with that. And I feel like that's where we're there right now.
What's your thought on seeing Haynesville again, a team that y'all beat in a kind of lopsided game in last year's semifinals as y'all hit your stride and in such a dominant fashion down the stretch? Two programs that are among the most storied and successful traditional powers in y'all's division now meeting for a state championship. What's kind of your early thoughts on that matchup?
Yeah, so we played them in the regular season too this year. And so they're a really good football team. Play really hard. Have some really good players. Alonzo Jackson Jr. is a really good player.
Mm.
Goes both ways for him. is we just got to do us. As long as we do us, we'll be fine. We feel like we're a really good football team right now. So just do us and take care of what we can take care of.
You committed to Louisiana Tech, a month or so ago, and that's, I know, one of Zoe's offers. I know you guys are on opposite sides in these games, but are you in his ear a little bit of saying maybe we can team up at the next level?
Oh yes, sir. He's a heck of a player, and I'd love to get him down to Ruston, Louisiana. Great, he's a great player, great dude. I really trying to get him down there. Definitely.
Nice. For you, I have to keep reminding myself to introduce you as junior quarterback Jackson Bradley, because we've been watching you play from such an early point in your career that it feels like you would be a senior already. You've been so established there. When you look at your development these last couple of years, from the young guy as a freshman a couple of years ago, and just where we saw you even, prior to freshman years as a young quarterback that we knew in your area of the state, what have been aspects of your game and your development that you've been most pleased with your progress, or most proud of seeing some of the work that's gone in and the benefits from it?
The game slowing down. That's what it's always going to be about. Because when you're a freshman, the game's 90 miles an hour in your head, no matter how far you get along in the season. Just being able to have that last year, being able to take those games and move forward with those, and then even this year, just the game moving so much slower, and me being able to take control of the game and really be that key player, and when be able to make plays when my team needs me. Freshman year is kind of a game manager. Junior year, stepping up in the big areas. Stepping up in the big areas.
And we know, obviously, you can sling it a little bit, but there are games, including last year's state championship game, where you don't have to do a lot of that. You just kind of control some things in terms of spearheading the rushing attack, getting the ball where it needs to be, whether you or one of the running backs. How do you, feel about sort of the ebbs and flows from game to game, season to season of, this may be a week where I throw it around a little bit more. This may be a week where I may only throw it once or twice, but just kind of get the job done.
Yes, sir. Whatever the team needs to do to win, that's what I'm about. We're just trying to stack state championships, and if we can continue to do that, then I'll do whatever they need me to do. And we have some. It's still the Oak Grove way. We still got some big boys up front that like to get nasty and mean, so we're gonna lean on them most of the time, sir.
What do you expect it to look like on Thursday in terms of just environment and the fan base coming down and all those things when you guys and Haynesville kick it off?
I can't say enough about the Oak Grove community. We're gonna bring a lot of people. We packed out Kentwood last week. I expect us to fully pack out the dome as much as a Division IV team can, and so I'm looking forward to it.
No doubt, man. Looking forward to seeing you guys again play on that dome turf. And Jackson, appreciate you chatting some about it, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got it. Again, he's Jackson Bradley, the standout junior quarterback for the Oak Grove Tigers, trying to go repeat his state championships again, as the program did just a few years ago. And he's also a Louisiana Tech commit, where his dad played some college ball. So keep an eye on him, not just this year, not just next year, but for many years to come in North Louisiana. And for Louisiana versus all y'all, Jarrett Roser.
Yes, sir. Thank you.